roll 20.
How do we get rid of these playing cards that Carrie kept wanting to trade with me that never accomplished anything?
I honestly don't know. I've never messed with the playing cards, so I think I messed with them early on when I was learning roll 20, and that was the last time that I had messed with them. All right.
How's it going, guys?
Howdy.
Yeah. Oh.
Not too bad. You guys have good holidays?
I did. Very low pressure. Not going to use big D20, it's in a timeout.
Yeah, it's just fine. There's no blood and nothing's... Oh, mine is broken? Eh.
Will Brian be joining us today?
Brian, no.
Okay.
He's putting in undergrad applications.
Grad school applications.
Oh.
School applications.
Fun times.
Right?
And do we know if... I know Maisel Carey won't be joining us. She is not going to be able to make it today. What about Nick's Carey? Do we know anything about him?
I'm asking Terry, Texas, about whether he's on. We'll see if he picks up the message or not.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. No.
Okay.
No warlock today. Or no, it's Carrie Mraz a rogue? Who's the other rogue?
That was Kira, and she's still MIA. I don't know if she just doesn't have internet access or what the deal is. And I see Cameron is logging in. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, there was yet another update for my tablet, and now everything works exactly the way it's supposed to. I plugged in last night, there was like absolutely no problems. Like, this is the way I've been wanting this to function for the past couple months. So, yeah, this is working great.
That's good.
Yeah, 2021 for games has been treating me well.
I'm curious if I were to run the Roll20 app on my phone, or Beyond on my phone, and Roll20 on my Lenovo, would D&D Beyond send the sheet rolls to a separate device?
Technically, yes, because it's not. It shouldn't be grabbing it from the device. It should be grabbing it from your Roll20 account. So, like for instance, in my Saturday night game, David will play on his S6 tablet, and he won't even have the tab open for Beyond, and it'll use his rolls. So I don't know exactly how he's doing that. I know, but he's not using the Roll20 app. He's using Chrome. So I'm not sure. I don't think you need to have the tab open for Beyond. I think it should just be grabbing directly from the account. Don't quote me on that because I don't use Roll20 or D&D Beyond. So yeah, did everybody have a good holiday break?
Pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Wasn't too bad. I had to take a couple extra days off as a precaution because my mom came down with COVID.
Oh shit.
I told my work, because I was just sitting there, my mom sent me a message, and it was like, oh shit. We're like, what? And I was like, oh, this happened. They're like, when's the last time you saw him? I was like, no, like 2 weeks ago. And they're like, you gotta go home anyways. I was like, why?
Yeah, right?
I haven't seen her in so long.
Well, like, our good friends, they came down with COVID, and she was in the hospital for a while, and he lost sense of taste and smell, but other than that, he didn't get real sick, and he never had a fever, and he works as a prison guard out in Pendleton, and the prison told him, like, well, you can return to work like 2 weeks after your fever breaks. And he goes, okay, but I've never had a fever. And they're like, well, we'll get back to you. And so that was a whole clusterfuck. And then my sister-in-law's best friend and her husband came down with COVID, and she was super, super sick, and the husband, they took him by ambulance to the hospital because he was having difficulty breathing, and he insisted on not being ventilated, and he died.
Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
my parents didn't know they were sick until they just lost smell and taste, and they're like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a sure sign.
Allergies.
Yeah, that's a sure sign. I just, all these idiot conservatives on Facebook and Twitter, oh, well, do you actually know anybody that has caught COVID or died of COVID? Yes, I do. And it's not a fucking hoax. So quit trying to perpetrate that lie. So on that joyful bout, welcome to Curse of Strahd. We've been gone for 2 weeks for the holidays. We are back. If you scroll down on Twitch, you'll see some tiles there. They are for friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. The first one being that the GoFundMe to help save the fairy tale themed amusement park Enchanted Forest, which is just outside of Salem, Oregon. They are doing much better. They have staved off the creditors and are preparing to open for the 2021 year. And I believe it was yesterday was Mr. Tofty's 91st birthday, and he spent it actually in the park prepping it for the 2021 year. So any additional donations that anybody can give, they much appreciate it. They are gearing up and hoping for a better year now. The next on the list is the Speechless Bard. She and her husband have been involved in the tabletop community doing custom work for quite some time, and she does custom leather work. She makes beautiful leather covers for your core rule books, and she has a full line of dice bracelets, and she's recently come out with a dice scroll mat that unrolls and you can roll your dice on it. Just absolutely fabulous work. Go ahead and check her out at thespeechlessbard.com. And we also have TNC, that's Talon Claw. They make beautiful wooden DM screens and dice vaults, and they're coming out. I talked to him not too long ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He is working on a dice tray that will fit. It has a slot in it to fit the Council of 7 dice vault in it. So I'm actually looking forward to that, and as soon as that's available, I'm planning on ordering one. I also for Christmas I got a custom DM screen and another Council of 7 dice vault. So I'm crossing my fingers that gets here soon. I'm so excited for it. The last on the list is Fable Beard Company. They make a line of beard products such as oils, balms, and butters, and each scent profile is a different fantasy character. Over the holidays, they had scents such as Jack Frost and the Gingerbread Man and the Candy Man, which smelled like caramel apples. And they have a full line of different scents. I know that they were clearing out their seasonal scent stock, but they have regular scents as well. For an example, the Woodsman, which smells of cedar and pine. Right now I'm wearing Gingerbread Man, so I smell like cinnamon and gingerbread cookies. So yeah, definitely check them out. They make absolutely great products. I highly recommend them. Where we left off, you guys had gone into the Amber Temple and ransacked these poor guys' campsite, and you know that, so you are in this room, what is this room? Room 15. There was some burly barbarian druid type people in here. Their leader was a gladiator. So yeah, you did a two-pronged attack here. There was this fisher here that came in, and you kind of, I think you threw a fireball in there actually, and then you came in this door after the fireball went off and mopped up what was left. These guys that were in here were adamant about keeping these double doors to the north shut. They were scared of something on the other side of these doors. Oddly enough, this map is interesting. Hold on here. Oh yes. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's see here. Everybody make a perception check.
Did everybody level up to 8?
Yeah, you should be.
Yep.
You should be level 8. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think I remember giving you guys a level, mostly because I think you're going to need it.
I got 18.
Wow, that's pretty good. So there's
24.
Jesus.
7, Mike.
Got 12.
Well, you got so group check rules are if more than half succeed, then it is a success, and you got 2/3 or 3/4 rather. So you guys find a secret door right here.
Ooh. Who wants to open it?
Mike will open it.
Okay. So you open it. Carved into the south wall of this dusty space are cylindrical holes fit for scrolls or maps. However, the map, they are so old that what is stored in here, most of them have turned to dust, and even a slight breeze of the ones that are left causes them to crumble to dust. They are all completely useless. But that's all that's in this secret room. It was a scroll repository.
Does anybody have the mend spell?
I will tell you that these are beyond the mend spell.
Okay.
Mending, and it's funny because I ran into this similar situation last night. Mending is great if you have something that is, damaged or torn or something like that. But when they're so old that just looking at them causes them to turn to dust, it's not going to really be able to do much.
Okay.
There are limits on what it can do. So yeah, you have obviously this eastern door that you came in. There are these 2 grand black marble staircases that go down to the main temple floor. And then of course there's this door to the south that these barbarians were scared of. So what would you like to do?
Go towards the place that they were afraid of.
Now, the other thing, I think you guys decided before we ended to take a long rest in here. So you should be full up on hit points and spell slots.
Yep. Hey team, could we figure a way to look through these arrow slits into the rooms that they're afraid of?
So these arrow slits are on the 2nd floor, overlooking this main temple floor here. I will.
Shoulders,
Yeah.
So these are arrow slits. So if you wanted to stand out here, I will allow you to make a perception check at disadvantage.
I'll have a go. Yeah.
I have advantage on all my perception checks, so come out easy.
So that would, yeah, if you wanted to take a look, that would cancel out the disadvantage. If you want
I
to.
can,
Looking in the middle slit.
if we wanted, I can cast guidance.
So, I'm going.
It add a D4 to your ability check.
Yeah, let's have Helga have a try at that.
Alright. I rolled pretty garbagey, you guys, like under 10, so.
We'll add that D4.
It'd be 7 altogether. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I got an 18 looking in the middle slit from the ground floor.
Okay. So,
That was just too short.
a couple of things are about to happen.
Got hooked in the eye.
Tentacle block.
Let's see here.
My tentacles do wax on, wax off.
That's really big. Skull. Man, I get tired of rolling shitty initiative rolls. And then...
I don't like where this is going.
Okay, so Pepperell, you get down to the bottom floor and you're looking up into the arrow slits. And in the arrow slits, you see that there are, you can make out 3 flameskulls, and they notice Helga and one of them turns, and because it was hidden in there, it gets to make a surprise attack.
Yeah, I would have been down with Helga since I was giving her guidance. That's why I did.
That's true. Okay. And it...
And Mike would have followed me. Oh, why did I go over there?
It starts out big.
I don't know why. There we go. That's better.
Okay. But okay, that's not the shape that I want.
Hold Alt for circle.
Thank you.
That's from making my shoes come off and got in the cracks and expanded the shape of it. So you can see much.
Damn it, it keeps switching on me.
Yeah, I can feel it.
There we go. Close enough.
Sure.
So, if I can grab this, there we go. All of you need to make a make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, buddy.
I got an 11.
Now, Helga, Helga, your sword or axe, doesn't it grant advantage on saving throws? Within a certain range? Helga? Are you muted?
Sorry, yeah, I was also looking at my papers because I get +1 to saving throws, it says. So
For your axe?
that's what I wrote down. I might have messed it up though.
Hold on. Here we go. Let me double check.
Thank you.
That was Saint Markovia's Holy Axe.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So within 10 feet, let's see here. So you,
Can I counter spell?
no, because it's a surprise. This aura has a 10-foot radius and grants the wielder. So you can cause the axe to present a 10-foot radius aura around you that grants you and all friendly creatures within the aura advantage on saving throws and expels and other magical effects for 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. I could use some advantage. That would be cool. You said it was 13, right?
Yep.
Okay, where's the...
So anybody that didn't get 13 on their saving throw, you can roll again because of the aura of her axe.
And am I within that aura from her?
It should be within it's a 10-foot radius, so yeah, we'll say you're in there.
Okay, that's okay. So I succeeded.
Okay, that helped me.
Okay.
21 passes.
So you will take half damage from a fireball. So everybody takes 11 damage from fire damage. And then, so Jeff, when you get to the bottom of these stairs, 4 black marble columns support the vaulted ceiling of the temple, at the north end of which stands a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. The statue's stony hands are outstretched as if in the midst of casting a spell. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one of which has partially collapsed and fallen on the temple's black marble floor. In front of an open doorway, the walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from it are made of amber as well. Arched hallways coated with amber lead away from the temple to the west and east. Flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staves. One of them has toppled over and lies shattered on the floor. And when that happens, or when you see all that, You basically get the opportunity to take that in right before a second fireball goes off, coming as a surprise from the statue. This one is a little bit harder. To dodge. Everybody needs to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. And you have advantage on the roll because of Helga's axe.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use this lucky. This is bullshit. Alright. $17, just barely made it.
Mike failed.
Okay. Mike takes 26 points of fire damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
18. So the rest of us take 13.
Correct. Now, everybody roll initiative. The other thing, so Jeff, Pepperell saw this fireball come out of the statue, but you don't see where the fireball. You see that the best that you can do is say that it originated from the statue. But when you look at the cowled hood of the statue, you don't see a face on the statue. It's just a complete black void of utter darkness.
I can see through all magical darkness.
I'm able to have pretty good history or intelligence checks on only stone too about its origin, so that might be worth doing.
Okay, so Jeff, you can see through the magical darkness the face of this statue, and you can see that the eyes are hollow, and you see what looks like inside a humanoid creature with the face of a fox hiding behind the eyes in the head of this statue. So I'm sorry, Helga, what were you saying?
I was saying that I have twice my proficiency bonus on history checks on any stonework because of being a mountain orc, but it doesn't seem necessary if you saw through the darkness. So.
Right, yeah. The best that you can tell, this statue is beyond ancient, and it is made of marble, and it stands... let's see. You're not sure who this statue is of, only that it is extremely ancient. Probably, you know, in the range of like thousands of years old.
Wow.
Pepperell, what'd you get for Nish?
Well.
Okay. And Helga.
Right.
I got 20.
Wow, that's pretty good
Yeah,
for
weird.
Helga. Carice the Third.
18.
Okay. And Mike.
20.
Okay. So, Mike, what would you like to do? You have two... Actually, let me put him on the map since you know where he is.
Can I use my telepathy before initiative count to communicate what I see in the statue?
Sure, I'll let you do that. What do you want to say?
I tell him I can see through the darkness and there's a creature in the void space of the statue looking out at us. And that I can delay the flaming skulls if they can start engaging the statue.
Okay. And Pepperell, you recognize that the guy in the statue looks like an Arcanoloth.
I will communicate whatever that means. Have we encountered one of those before?
Probably not. But Arcanoloths are a Yugoloth. They are sly, jackal-headed beings with humanoid bodies, but they can employ magic to take any humanoid form. The Yugoloths are basically so on the lower planes, Avernus and the Abyss. Yugoloths are basically employed as mercenaries by the Hell armies. They are a common sight, in the lower planes, and of course, like the city of Sigil. But I mean, you've never seen one in person. Probably just something that you've read about.
So he's just like to have a party.
Yes. So, Mike, what would you like to do?
I would like to bash through those doors, because I feel like bashing through a wall is much more difficult.
So you want to bash through these northern doors here?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. I don't even... Let's see. Are these doors even locked? You may not... I know that they had attempted to bar the doors, but I don't know...
Here, we're unlocked. Busting them down. Oh. I'm here, bitches.
So the doors are closed, and there was stuff in front of them which you have no problem removing, but they are not locked.
Okay.
So let's see. You basically use 5 feet of movement. So you want to bust through those doors and attack a flame skull, I would assume. You could actually get to that first flame skull or second flame skull, your choice.
We'll start with the first.
Okay. So when you bust into this room, the walls of this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arched corridor are sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire, and a charred corpse lies on the floor here under a burned fur cloak. Several amber doors lead from this hall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall. Floating in the middle of the hall are 3 skulls flamed in green flame. So go ahead and make your attack.
Uh, 28.
That hits.
For 11 damage.
Okay. Your next attack.
$30.
That's a hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay. Anything with a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Helga, what would you like to do?
It depends if these things are undead or if I can tell if they are.
The flameskulls are considered undead. The Arcanoloth is a fiend.
Okay, and the Arcanoloth is in the statue, like in the middle of the big room?
Correct. Right? Yeah, he's up in the head of the statue.
Alright. Let's see how far. Alright, so I have a question, I guess.
Okay.
So I have my symbol of Ravenquest, and it says I can expend 3 charges to turn to undead. And then if I expend 5 charges, then that makes bright light in a 30-foot radius. Does the sunlight also turn undead, or are they separate actions?
Let me take a look. I think it's a separate action, but let me double check that.
Okay.
I believe it is, but I believe the sunlight is for like vampires and things of that nature.
Right. Yeah. The sunlight won't damage the flameskulls.
Well, I was thinking about using the symbol and enacting it in the hole in the statue, and I know that thing's probably not a vampire, but it certainly would blind it pretty well.
Let's see here. So sunlight would go in a 30-foot radius. It's not really, it wouldn't really blind them. It would light up the entire area quite bright, but I think that probably turn undead with it would be a better use.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I think I was imagining the statue differently than what it is.
Yeah, it's just apparently it's just a tall statue that is clearly hollow on the inside. And it has a magical darkness in the cowl of the hood over its head, obscuring its face.
I see.
And all 3 of those flameskulls can see you, and they are within 30 feet. So, yeah, you could use the turn undead.
I'll use that, the symbol to do that rather than the channel divinity thing. So I'll use that symbol, use 3 of the charges to try and turn the unholy flameskulls.
Okay, so let's see here. So they have disadvantage versus your spell save DC. And actually, hold on just a second here. I have to look at the Paladin.
So this fox thing is really like hiding inside a statue. Like you can just toss whatever in there and have to scramble to escape.
Right.
That I don't really have any fire or anything, but see, the sunlight is the best thing I could come up with to toss in there, but it doesn't. Maybe somebody else has something better, like fire, that they could put in there. Like he's covered in fur too. That's not very smart.
So the flameskulls fail their wisdom save and are turned. So on their turn, they will. Oh wait, no, as a reaction. This guy goes all the way back here and cannot go any further. This guy goes all the way back here and cannot go any further. This guy also goes all the way back here and will not go any further, but Mike gets a attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna move a little bit too.
Okay.
I think that's pretty good for a turn.
16 for the attack.
That hits.
Uh, 17 damage.
Okay. That flame skull, you bring your axe down and crunch it. Make a Mike. Make a Arcana check. You know that flame skulls, when they are destroyed, they will reform in an hour unless holy water is sprinkled on them.
I gotta have some of that somewhere. Right.
You probably. What kind of? Do you know what kind of pack you're carrying? If you took the priest pack, you would have a flask of holy water.
I don't know.
So the priest pack has like vestments. It has some incense, a censer, flask of holy water. You know, religiosity stuff.
I don't really see any packs I took. I don't think I held that out when I was.
Yeah, we could say that you have a priest pack, so you would have holy water. You can sprinkle on the remains of these skulls when you are done.
Don't worry about that later.
Okay. Carius the Third, what would you like to do?
And there's still one more flame skull in there.
There's two in there.
Two. I will go in behind Mike. Well, to the side of Mike a little bit.
Okay.
So I will go here. And I'm going to cast Fire Bolt
Okay.
at the next flame skull.
So they do have immunity to fire.
Oh, immunity to fire?
Yes.
Oh yeah, true flame skull. Well, fine. I will do a fire bolt and meta magic that thing.
Change it into something else.
Let's go with ice. That sounds like a good appropriate measure.
They're immune to cold.
What the hell?
Electricity, acid.
They're immune to cold, fire, and poison. And they have resistance to lightning, necrotic, and piercing.
You need some radiant damage up in here.
Radiant Thunder Force.
Both radiant, because I think that's on the list.
I can do some radiant. Clerics can do some radiant. Thunder maybe on one of us.
Let me double check it. I think Radiant's on the list of things I can transfer, change it to. Let's see, where is that thing?
Yeah, flameskulls are only challenge rating 4, but they're kind of a pain in the ass.
Bludgeoning will work.
Yeah, bludgeoning and slashing both work.
Yeah. We'll do the radiant damage.
Okay. Go ahead and make your shot.
25.
That hits. Which one of them are you hitting? You got 2 here.
The next one.
That's,
Whatever's the closest one.
well, they're both, yeah, straight down the hall. You could hit this one here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So rare I get to use a D10. $12.
Okay. He takes 12 points of radiant damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So, for Christmas, I got the official D&D cookbook, the Heroes Feast, and I made the honey glazed Sembian Rothe ribs, and they are awesome. They are delicious. A little bit spicy, but very delicious.
Yeah, I was actually going to get that for sale, but they were sold out by the time I went to look at it.
Amazon, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? Amazon had the physical copy or the Kindle version for $14.99, so you might want to check them out.
Yeah, that's what. This is like maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, and yeah, it was gone.
Yeah, it sold really well for the holidays. So the flameskull, or the 2 flameskulls, all they can do is take the dodge action because they are turned. So the dodge action, they have advantage. Anybody would have disadvantage at attacking them, and they get to make dexterity saving throws with advantage. Aside from that, they can't do shit. And they can't open these doors because they're skulls and they don't have opposable thumbs.
Where's that guy that sews people together? Can he sew some thumbs on these things?
Right, yeah.
I fucking murdered that guy, never mind.
The Arcanoloth is going to... So let's see here. We can get rid of that. The Arcanoloth is going to do another fireball. So Helga and Pepperell need to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. And you have advantage. You what?
I will counterspell this one.
Okay. You can do that. You counterspell his fireball.
Does that affect my... Do I still have to do the thing, or no?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
It's counter fireball. It's not anti-magic. It's counterspell on the fireball.
So counterspell is a reaction, right?
Yep.
His reaction is counterspell your counterspell.
What a dick. But I cast it at 4th level, so he has to roll.
Okay.
So his DC is 10 plus 4. He has to roll a 14 spellcast check.
Okay.
I've only played as a cleric and a paladin, so I don't know a whole lot. I learned something.
15. So his counterspell got a 15.
Okay, so he counterspells my counterspell and the fireball goes off.
Yes. So go ahead and make your deck saves.
With advantage, right?
Yep.
So you both succeeded?
I did, yeah.
Yep, I got a 19.
I got an 18. So are there fireballs coming out of the base hole or right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the base of the statue.
Okay.
The second and third one, at least. The first one came from the flameskulls.
I'm gonna try different headphones. See if the audio quality is better. Hold on.
So you each take 16 points of fire damage. This guy's a dick. Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I want to move behind the statue.
Okay. So, behind the statue, let me take a look here. What is your passive perception?
13.
Okay. You find a secret door in the back of the statue right here.
Okay, I've got 5 feet of movement left. Is there, open the secret door, is there a stairway up the statue or anything?
There is a very narrow spiral staircase that goes up to the head of the statue. And when you look up, you can see the Arcanoloth up there.
How high up is he?
He is... let's see. The spiral staircase goes up 40 feet, so he's 40 feet above you.
Okay, I'll make a stealth check 5 more feet behind the statue.
Okay, go ahead and make your stealth check.
Not fantastic, but it's all I've got right now.
Okay, a whole 7. He has a passive of 17. He knows you're back there, but he can't see you directly because he can only look out the eyes of the head, and he can look down the stairs, and you are beyond that. So
Okay.
he cannot see you. Is there anything else that you want? Well, I guess using your stealth was your action. But you now know how to get to it.
Dash up the stairs or try and keep cover for a round.
Right.
Does anyone have any duct tape to slap over the eye hole?
Well, it'll only work if it's camouflage duct tape.
So Pepperell said,
Okay. Mike, what would you like to do?
Smash a skull.
Okay. The skull on the west side has already taken damage.
I will attack that one then.
Okay. You are at disadvantage because he is taking the dodge action.
16,
That hits.
15 damage.
Okay. This skull crumbles to dust.
then step over.
Yep, move over and 15 to hit the other one
That's a hit.
for 10 damage.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Helga, what would you like to do?
Let's see here. I was looking at my holy axe, and it says that when I cast the aura, it says the wielder and friendly creatures in the aura. So can that be done retroactively? Like if I've known that would have healed me in April
Correct.
when we were together, yeah, that was bad. So let me see how many hit points we get back from that.
So yeah, you and Pepperell would both get some healing there.
Alright, let me roll some dice and see how many hit points I can get back.
Okay. And technically, Mike and Carice would get back some health as well.
Okay. It's 16. We get 16.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mike and Carice, you get 16 hit points back. That was from
I'm
her
only down 8 now.
aura.
Goodness.
So that would have taken place earlier. So Helga, what would you like to do?
I want to use the dash action to hide behind this pillar and try and like distract and draw the fire out of the statue.
Okay. So you can actually get behind that pillar without using the dash action. So you could actually oh wait, you're a dwarf, so you only have 25 feet of movement, huh?
Yeah, so I gotta use the dash
Yep.
action over here to draw and fire. So I wanted to try and do that to help Pepperell out.
Okay. Go ahead and move over to that pillar.
Okay, and then on as a free action, I'll just punch them, I suppose.
Okay. Go ahead and make a intimidation check.
Yeah, I got like a 7. That didn't work out very well though.
Yeah, he got a nat 20. He is fairly concerned about the fact that he knows that Pepperell's back there. He just doesn't know exactly what he's going to do about it. Carice the Third, what would you like to do?
I'll get up to there and I will cast a fireball or firebolt at that thing, but it's radiant damage again.
Okay, go for it. And your attack is at disadvantage.
Let's go with 18.
That hits.
Nice. Um, 13 damage.
Okay. He takes 13 damage. The flameskull will continue to take the dodge action because there's not anything else he can do. The Arcanoloth. The Arcanoloth targets this pillar and casts chain lightning.
Oh, he's a sneaky, sneaky bastard.
So Pepperell and Helga make dexterity saving throws, but Pepperell, you get advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
And actually, Helga, you get advantage on the saving throw because of your axe. So Pepperell because of his position, and Helga because of her axe.
Is dexterity, you said?
Yes.
Out of the 13.
So Helga fails and takes 32 points of lightning damage.
Ouch.
Holy shit, okay.
And what'd you get, Pepperell?
21.
21, you save, and you take half that.
So 16?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pepperell, what would you like to do? Probably about had enough of this guy.
Conundrum. Don't have a lot of options.
You could attack the darkness.
What's that?
You could always attack the darkness.
Yes. I have darkness with my gray eyes. It's not darkness to me. I can see him up there.
Right.
If we're inside.
Stick your hand inside the stairwell and do Eldritch Blast up the 40 feet.
I'm the only warlock with no Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
I just don't have a combo with Dash that does any good except makes him want to hit me. I'll move up the stairway 30 feet and make a stealth check.
Okay. So, what's your burst spell that you usually do?
I have Sword Burst, 5 foot. I have Lightning Lure with a 15-foot range. I can toll the dead if you were in vision 60 feet and hurt. I've got some spells, but they don't work in long reach situations.
You could lightning lure him and yank him down the stairs to you.
Yeah, I suppose at 30 feet I'm still within reach of Lightning Lure. Yeah, good thought. I don't really want him next to me, but that might be the solution to buy some more time. Okay, I'll Lightning Lure him.
Okay. Does he get a save on that?
Strength check 16.
Okay. Oh, huh, brutal. He just crit failed his strength check.
Okay, so he takes 1d8 lightning, 5.
So he'll take 10 lightning damage. Oh, wait. No, he takes 5 lightning damage. He has resistance to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. So yeah, he takes 5.
So that makes him adjacent to me, and I still have a bonus. Well, I didn't use the attack action, I used lightning. All Hex Blades curse him.
Okay. And what attribute are you picking?
I want him to have disadvantage on. This is a pain. Oh no, that's regular Hex. He doesn't have a save impediment with Hex Blades Curse.
Okay. So let's see here. He is. He is hexed. Okay. All right. Mike, what would you like to do? Swingy again?
Yep, I will swing at this skull. 14?
Yes, that hits.
11 damage.
Okay. Next attack.
15 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 9 damage.
Okay. He is still up.
Damn.
Helga, what would you like to do?
Take care of it.
As the dwarf sits there smoldering from a lightning attack.
So he's been pulled on the stairs, and I can run over and smack the guy.
So he was pulled. So the statue is 40 feet up. He is 10 feet down from the head, so he's 30 feet above from the floor. But you could run over to the. You could run to the statue. Let's see here. You could get to the door and still have 10 feet of movement to move up the stairs. But you would be behind Pepperell. And the staircase is narrow enough inside the statue that you would be at disadvantage to make an attack around Pepperell. And you would need a 10-foot reach weapon because he's still 10 feet out of reach.
Okay, I think I'll use my movement to get over here, and then I want to go ahead and bless my Pepperell.
Okay. You can bless the two of you.
So there's a door there, right? Can I? No, wait. Bless would be my action. Never mind. So we're blessed up.
Okay, so Pepperell is blessed.
Can I use my lay on hands on myself, or did I use up all my action?
I would let you use lay on hands on yourself or the aura from the axe as a bonus action.
Okay. I can only do the aura healing thing one time, so I'll do my lay on hands for some of my hit points. I'll figure out how many more the next person goes.
Okay. Carries the third. What would you like to do?
I'm not gonna be able to make it there in one, but he's distance on this.
There's still the flame skull that Mike is dealing with.
Furthest I'm gonna be able to get is there when down to the parts to be able to get.
We cast fireball at the face of the statue. Make everybody have a problem.
Yay!
Duh. And where's the bad guy at? In the statue?
He is in the statue. He is no longer in the head. He's 10 feet down. And you can't see the face of the statue because it's covered by magical darkness.
Do I know they're there?
There's been a lot of commotion. I mean, no wait, Pepperell did a telepathy thing to tell us all what was in the face of the statue.
Right.
Yeah, I should be okay.
Yeah, so you would probably assume that they're trying to deal with whatever's in the statue. What you do know is that there's no more fireballs coming out of the statue right now.
Well, I'm trying from where I'm at, can I see either one of them? Pepperell or Helga?
I don't think so. I don't think you have line of sight on either of them.
I'm going to... Alright, I got enough distance between me and Mike. Helga, you're pretty hurt right now, right?
I gave myself some hit points back with my lay on hand, so I'm doing alright. I'm about at 2/3 health right now.
Oh, okay, I thought you were more messed up. Pepperell, how bad are you?
Just about half, but I'm outside of line of sight and in combat with the dude.
Alright then, I'm not going to worry about burning through that. I thought you guys were hurt a lot more. Then I will do the dash and then... I can get to about there. I will get into here.
Okay, so you still can't see Pepperell because he's up inside the statue, and you don't have line of sight on Helga.
Oh, that's right. At least I'm closer for the next round.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to do anything else this round anyways.
Okay, so the Flameskull continues to take the dodge action. The Arcanoloth is now concerned that as a spellcaster he's in melee range. Pepperell, make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Do I get that with advantage or only the dex stuff?
You will get that with advantage because you are within... Oh, wait, you're not within range of Helga.
Well, he should be, right?
Well, he's 30 feet up the stairs.
Oh, can I jump?
Okay. Crap.
Okay. So... Luckily, the Arcanoloth only has one of these. The Arcanoloth points his finger at you and uses Finger of Death for 60 points of necrotic damage.
I die.
Doe! Oh no. So, at the start of your next turn, you will rise as a zombie. But there is a solution to this.
Did my bless
Yeah, did you add the bless to it?
go on the thing?
Oh, well, a bless on the save would have maxed out me to 12.
Nope.
don't have inspiration either. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Has the inspiration, Billy?
What was it they do?
Yeah, if somebody has inspiration, they can he gets to re-roll that.
Okay, let's try some boards. I could have gotten a 14. Let me roll a die board just in case.
He took mine.
Use.
I would have gotten a 13 on that second try. Thanks, though.
Crap!
Well, there is a solution to this. Trust me. That was
Can I see him from where I'm at?
no. He's inside the statue.
Damn.
Okay.
Really dead or just mostly dead?
Hold on. Where's my spells? I have another counter spell.
Okay. So let's see here. Finger of Death is a 7th level spell.
I gotta roll a 17, and I have. Does Bless apply? That's a DC.
Yes.
Whoops. I just keep doing that. It's asking me to roll, but I'll go ahead. Hold on here. Woohoo! Plus the D4.
Thank goodness.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Nope. 16. All right. So next round. So Pepperell dies.
Well, that's all we had to throw at that attempt.
Mike, what would you like to do?
Smash this skull.
Go for it.
21
That's a hit.
for 16 damage.
Oh, hold on. That was a raw 20. I get to add my spell casting ability modifier.
Yes, you do.
So that would have been a soft 20 plus the bless. So a 21 to counterspell the Finger of Death.
You counterspell Finger of Death, and you are not dead.
Oh my
I have used counterspell at difficulty levels before.
Whew.
Yes.
Very.
Like I said, luckily he only had one of those. So yes, Mike, you hit the flameskull, making your second attack.
It's still alive?
It is still alive. You're chipping away at it.
25 to hit
Yes.
for 14 damage.
That kills the flameskull. Did you want to move out of the room, or?
Yes, I do. Let's see, I have 40 feet of move.
So, before you make any decision on movement, the double doors to the north are unlocked. So these.
Sure, we'll go through there.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Torches and sconces illuminate a dining table in the center of this room. Covering the table is a magnificent feast that fills the hall with rich smells of cooked meat, sweet vegetables, piping hot gravy, and wine.
Okay, well, I go through the other doors.
Well, yeah, you say that, but
I would like to.
before you do that, well, yeah, you can move through the other doors. However, actually, They look nothing like turtles. Wait a minute. Now, damn it. Try this again. So you move through, and you move through these doors out onto this balcony, and as you move through, 7 specters appear. They got a whole whopping 11 for their initiative. And you move out onto the northwest balcony. The black marble balcony overhangs the northwest corner of the temple, the floor of which lies 30 feet below. Nearly half of the balcony has fallen away and obvious cracks have formed near its ragged edge. And there are, on this precarious, half-demolished edge here, there are a set of double doors that lead to the north. Alright.
For my bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Helga, what would you like to do?
You should run over to me though, because, well, I want to run up the stairs and beat that one thing, but I guess I want to remind everybody that I have the ability to turn the undead and stuff. So I don't know. Can I make it up the stairs to
Yes.
do melee attack? Awesome.
Yes, you can. Now, your melee attack, because you're fighting around Pepperell in a very confined space, I mean, it's barely 5 feet wide. Your dwarf shoulders are brushing the sides of the walls in the statue. You are at disadvantage for your attack.
Can I just roll him over instead of swinging for melee? Like, since it is so tight in here, it seems like that might be the only option, and it might work well since I've taken up most of the space.
So you want to just bowl over Pepperell?
No, I mean okay, wait.
So you're going up a spiral staircase, and Pepperell is above you, and in front of Pepperell is the Arcanoloth. So you're basically swinging up and around Pepperell.
So I can't really use like a javelin or a crossbow or anything.
Yeah, you'd be at disadvantage.
I think what I'm gonna do is use the last 20 of my lay on hand points to Pepperell some HP.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And then let me see if there's anything else I could do that would be worth doing here. I think maybe I'm gonna cast Command on that.
Okay.
I can't remember.
So
Do I get healing points or not?
yes, you get
Yes, you get
20.
20 of them.
Oh, thank you.
So command is very specific. So you can speak a one-word command. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. So what are you commanding it to do?
Run.
What one word for lay down?
Brown?
Grovel, or let's see.
Prone.
Yeah, examples would be
Prone.
grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn.
That's what I want to try for.
Okay, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or sleep. Go to sleep.
No, he got a 9 on his saving throw. On his turn, he will fall prone on these stairs, and that is all he can do.
Good job.
Curious the Third, what would you like to do? So Curious, you can see that Mike has come out onto the ledge overhead, 30 feet up overhead, the broken balcony there. As a free action, I would assume that Mike would probably say incoming, because there's specters that have now formed in that room behind him.
Yep.
The statue had an open face, right?
Right, but you can't see the face because it's covered by magical darkness. I mean, you could attack the darkness. But attacking the darkness is always an option.
Follow-up question. Would I know how far inside the base down they are?
No.
Well, there's that idea. So
You might be able to hear the echo of Pepperell's panting. I have this image in my head of like Pepperell breathing really hard, like when Indy like stopped Mola Ram from tearing out his heart.
I just can't really get to anybody.
You could jump up here. You can jump that high, right?
30 feet?
Do you have any turn undead stuff from your level of cleric or anything? Because those specters are all dead.
I know what I can do. Alright, where's the damn spell?
Remember, when in doubt, fireball's always good.
Well, that's what I was asking, if I could figure out how far down inside the statue, so I was going to light a fireball in the base and let it funnel downwards. But I don't want to kill Pepperell.
Yeah, Pepperell and Helga would both be caught in that.
Oh yeah. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use Spider Climb. And to cast Spider Climb, I will use my 30 foot of movement to climb up to Mike.
Okay. You can do that.
Let's see what you put me there, because it's 30 foot straight up, right?
Right.
And the doors are open and I can see all these guys?
Yeah, you can see that there are 7 specters in there that are prepping to do something.
And I've been wanting to cast a new spell that I just got on my last level up. And
No.
we'll see how it works.
Spider Climb. Hold on here.
As a meta magic, I will quicken
Gotcha.
for 2 points. I will quicken Storm Sphere inside the room, and I can stack meta magic on that, and we'll cast that as a radiant spell.
Okay. So, Storm Sphere.
Storm Sphere.
Is that a Xanathar spell?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I know that Carrie was casting this with Want and Abandon in the last campaign?
It should be page 166.
Thank you. Yep, 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air, or in this case, whirling radiance. Okay, so they have to make a strength saving throw. And so it has the same radius as a fireball. So you can get all of the specters. And they will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Oh, strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
DC is 16.
Okay. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from its center toward one creature you choose within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere. On a hit, the target takes 46 lightning damage. Creatures within 30 feet of the sphere have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to listen. So it got really loud in there.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on here. So, strength saving throw. Oh, they're at -5 for strength. So they got a whole whopping 5, so they fail. They will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Which works out to 6.
Okay. So they all take 6 points of damage. Then... No, wait a minute. Well, 3 points of damage. Because they are resistant to bludgeoning. However...
I cast it as a radiant.
Oh, that's right. So they take 6 points of radiant damage, and then... so you should have a bonus action left, correct?
Oh, that was
No,
my
that was your bonus action.
Because I main spelled to spider climb up.
So on your next turn, you can go ahead and you can make a ranged spell attack with a lightning bolt if you so choose.
Yep.
Okay. So back to the Arcanoloth, who's very disappointed that his middle finger of death didn't work.
I gave him 2 middle fingers of death back with party help.
That's right.
So, alright, he's going to try this. Pepperell, make a DC 17 Charisma saving throw. And you get advantage on the saving throw because you are now within Helga's aura.
Plus the bless, so I got a 26.
Okay, so you save versus a banishment spell.
Yeah, me.
I think this Arcanoloth is starting to get worried that he's going to be beat about the head and shoulders.
He's very accurate in his words. Yeah. Good grasp on reality at this point.
Pepperell, what would you like to do?
I will Sun Sword him, if that's what's in my hand.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits.
8 points. I'm going to. Oh, it gets radiant. I forget. It's not fire.
Right.
Let's see. On here. What's the extra radiant damage?
Yeah, he is a fiend.
There we go. 17 radiant.
Okay.
And that is a magical slashing weapon.
Yep.
And then, because it's hexed, I'm still going to try with my whip.
Okay.
Crit fail with the whip.
Yeah. This is actually going to be kind of funny. Because when you said you were using the whip, I just had this image of using a bullwhip in a constrained space like this.
Yeah. Actually, he takes a full 20 from the Sun Sword because of the hex. He takes my proficiency bonus and damage on that.
Okay. And you crack your whip, and the tip of the whip cuts your chin for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Bonus.
So the whip would have been your bonus attack.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Then I will use a move to go up the stairs past him adjacent. Just one square up above him.
Okay. He will get an attack of opportunity.
I'm not leaving his threatened squares.
Right, but you can't move around him. You have to move through him.
No, I won't do that.
You're not going to move them?
Nope.
Okay.
Grab the ankle and pull him down.
Okay. Give me just a second, and then we will see what the specters are going to do here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some cider. I'll be right back. But the pepper roll's done.
Okay.
Go to pepper.
Such excited TV time. There was a
Okay. So now Okay, are we back?
Yep.
Okay. So these specters, 2 of them move out of the sphere and will make attacks on Mike, 1 on Mike and 1 on Carice. The other 2 behind them are still within the sphere and will make attacks, 1 on Mike and 1 on Carice. And 3 of them have moved south down the hall, completely out of the sphere. So, first attack on Mike. $21 to hit.
Let me check. That hits.
Okay. So 13 points of necrotic damage, and Mike needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution throw, you just took 13 points of damage. Spectre swarming the door. Mike is back, and Mike is checking her character sheet.
Okay.
Constitution save.
Yep, 10.
Uh, 14.
Okay. And the second attack on Mike, 22 to hit.
What kind of damage was that?
Necrotic. For another 9 points of necrotic damage, and you need to make another DC 10 con save. Okay. And then 2 of them are attacking Carice. An 11 to hit.
Nope.
And a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then the 2 inside the sphere get a -1 on their strength saving throw, so they'll take 2d6 damage.
Uh, 7 points.
Okay. And the other 3, that was their regular movement. They are going to dash. Oops. And are out here. There, moving down the stairs. Okay. That is the specters. Mike, what would you like to do? You got a specter in your face. So Mike and Carice, while these doors are open, you can smell this delicious smell of food coming out of here.
My axe says that I can cast haste on myself. What kind of action is that?
That. Let me take a look here. Let's see here. Mike's great axe.
Probably be a standard action.
think it's just as per the haste spell, which I believe is an action. But let me double check. Yes, it's one action. So if you cast haste on your spell on yourself, you wouldn't be able to do anything else other than a bonus action or movement.
Well then,
As an additional action,
No, she gets an extra attack. The attack action is an action in and of itself. Extra attack just means that she gets to make 2 attacks with the attack action. She can't make an attack and a spell. Casting a spell is an action in and of itself.
oh right, or she can dash, disengage, or hide. Right.
Right.
then I'd rather just take my 2 attacks.
Go for it.
The lowest to hit is 25.
That hit.
Uh, 16 for the first and 14 for the second.
Okay, so this specter is destroyed.
Nice.
Woo!
It's not that. I do it just like so you're carrying your character. That's stupid.
Okay. Your second, or no, that was your 2 attacks. Bonus action or movement.
Nothing.
Okay. Helga, what would you like to do?
The fox guy fell prone on the floor of the stairs ahead of me, right?
Correct. Yeah, he
Can
is.
I
He
tap
is.
her on the shoulder to duck down so I can shoot her with a crossbow?
Not really, because you're kind of below Pepperell. So
Oh, okay. So I'd have to kind of shove on the side.
I mean,
Can I get in there without having to duck away?
so you'd be at disadvantage. The worst that would happen is if you crit failed, you'd shoot Pepperell in the butt.
Well, I don't want to do that. That's how we make good money.
Try almost anything with a target you can see that doesn't require an attack roll.
Sacred Flame. Can paladins cast Sacred Flame?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
Hold on just a second. Let me. There is an expanded spell list for paladins.
So what I was thinking was I could not send up here.
Most of this.
My thunder damage might be enough to wipe them out. Or at least do it.
So let's see. According to Tasha's. Let's see here.
Or do you want to stand? Either way. Give you option. If I go after, you're taking D10 off.
Okay. That's good.
So Sacred Flame is not on Tasha's expanded spell list. Let me double check here. Yeah, I don't see it.
I'm too much good. So if I did some movement, how close could I get to the spectre situation? I'm trying to remember. I'm 10 feet up the stairs. Is that right?
Yeah, well, 20 feet up the stairs. So if you dashed, you could get out of the statue. And so basically, if you dashed, you could just get to right here.
I think what I'm gonna do is move here, and then is my aura thing going, or how long is my thing?
It should be good for a minute. So yeah, you're still good. This is only like round 4 or 5. So
I was trying to remember when I did I used the holy symbol, or did I use my channel divinity to?
So I mean, as long as this fight has gone on, you have to keep in mind that only 20 seconds has gone by.
Okay.
Maybe 24 seconds.
Turn the unholy, or yeah, for 1 minute. Okay. So that's still going on, so I can still be repelling them for 30 feet. So if any of the specters